Hi everyone. So I'm here to talk to you about day 22 and nutrition and digestion. My name's Diana and I'm going to be speaking to you about the xEO Omega, which is the essential oil omega complex, which is part of the lifelong vitality supplements. Okay, so this is your 3-pack, and the xEO Omega is what I personally feel is probably the most important component of it and enables the rest of the system to work even more effectively. So just very briefly, I'm a multidiscipline therapist and I have a clinic in Sydney where I help people with a wide range of issues and conditions and scenarios, so emotional and physical well-being, for example. And one of the things I always do is look at a foundational level on what that person needs. And often the lifelong vitality supplements become something that gives them that foundational support that I'm seeking for them. And so just very, very briefly with the supplements, I never felt that I needed to be on supplements. I obviously thought I was getting enough from my diet. And I remember years ago, I was incredibly depleted. For about 24 years, I suffered or struggled with a chronic back condition, and I was often wheelchair bound and chronically unwell and very weak. And I remember when I was first introduced to doTERRA, it was because I had a family member who were losing from a terminal illness, and I was gifted some frankincense and copaiba to use for her. And I was massaging her every day. So the more I massaged her, we noticed there was some changes in my own body and my back, and I started to feel better and my back started to improve. And I remember going to my GP because I'd actually, as soon as I started noticing those differences, I actually did also start the supplements. And I remember going and seeing her and her saying to me, "Diana, you're looking so well, and what's happened?" And I'm like, "It's these oils and these vitamins." And she goes, "You sound a bit crazy." I said, "I get that." Anyway, but I really wanted to go through the ingredients and understanding what was going on in my body, because this was unlike anything I'd experienced. Like, I was chronically unwell, unable to walk, and all of a sudden my body's starting to improve and I'm starting to thrive. So the reason I love this component, I'm sure many of you have been to essential oil classes where you've learned about how essential oils are supporting us at a cellular level, okay? This essential oil omega complex has got these different essential oils in there, okay? And for me, they're they're functioning in a way that it's helping everything else in the Lifelong Vitality Pack. It's helping all the vitamins and then the nutrients and the minerals absorb into our body in a more effective way. I hope that makes sense. I've never seen any supplementation that has got something like this in it. Okay, so for me, the xEO Omega is what makes the rest of the Lifelong Vitality supplements work in an even more effective way. Okay, to the point that, as I said, with many of my clients, Lifelong Vitality becomes a foundational component of what I implement with them, along with a range of other things. So when I'm getting someone to begin with the Lifelong Vitality supplements, sometimes people say to me that it might be repeating on them, and I do believe it's and this component that might be doing that. So what I say to people is start slow, okay? I don't know, for me, I started with a full dose, okay? So 2 of each of the vitamins twice a day, okay? But if you're starting out and we need to work a bit more on your digestive system, I would be thinking maybe start with Terrazyme for the first couple of weeks, which is the digestive enzyme, or starting with a quarter dose, okay? So which is a quarter, so 1 of each once a day for a few days. I take mine with food. See how your body feels. Then I would be increasing it to 1 of each twice a day. Then I'd be increasing it to 1 of each 3 times a day. So 1 of each once a day, and then 2 of each once a day. And then so building up slowly to have the full dose, which is 2 of each twice a day. So I hope that makes sense. Either way, if depending on what your own physical and health situation is, you might want to start off slowly, or you might be totally fine going in with the full dose, which was what I did. So 2 of each twice a day. And I can never go back now like that. The foundational support that I'm getting from the Lifelong Vitality supplements, I'll be eternally grateful for. Okay, bye.